Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Hi Shomu sir.
Hi Harshal. We are discussing a CAT problem today, which is related to relative speed, objects crossing another object, those kind of ideas. So let's quickly jump into the question.
Yeah, sure sir.
Two trains crossing each other in 14 seconds when running in opposite directions along parallel tracks. Fair. So when one object is crossing another object, the distance that needs to be covered is always the sum of the lengths of the two objects, right?
Right.
And because both the trains are moving and in opposite directions, so in this case, the relative speed will be the sum of the individual speed, something like that, right? And the time is given. So far, we don't know the length of the train. We don't know the speeds of the train. So let's hold that for now. The faster train is 160 meters long and crosses a lamppost in 12 seconds. So this is interesting, right? So if we know that the faster train is 160 meters long and crosses a lamppost. So when it is crossing a lamppost, it is covering its own length, isn't it? Sum of the lengths of the two objects is basically the length of the train because the lamppost has negligible length. So we can actually figure out the speed from this, right? So this 160 divided by 12, whatever is that, is the speed of the faster train.
Correct.
Yeah. Now, if the speed of the other train is 6 km per hour less than the faster one, so fair. So as soon as I figure out the speed of the faster train, I can determine the speed of the slower train.
Right.
And once we have the speed of the two trains, I know the relative speed required for the first sentence, right?
Correct.
And I have the time for the first sentence also.
Right, correct.
So I can figure out the distance. That will be the sum of the lengths of the two trains.
Right.
And the faster train's length is already known. So we are looking for what? If the speed of this is this, then its length is. So basically we are looking for the length of the other one. So if you have the sum of the lengths of the two things, I can figure out the length of the second one, right? Because the faster train's length is known to us. So the mapping is already done. So let us quickly solve it out, right? So first I'll start with this information. So for the faster train, we have 160 meter covered in 12 seconds. So that should be the speed of the faster train in meter per second, of course. Let me just reduce this a bit. So we have a 4 cancelling out. So we have 40 by 3 meter per second, right?
Right.
Also, we know that the speed of the slower train is 6 km per hour less than. So 6 km per hour converted to meter per second is this much, right?
Correct.
So that is 5 by 3 meter per second.
Right.
But the slower train speed is this much less than this. So that is basically 40 by 3 minus 5 by 3, which is 35 by 3 meter per second.
Correct.
Now we have the speed of the two trains. The sum of these two will be the relative speed in the first part.
Okay.
So relative speed will be 40 by 3 plus 35 by 3, which is 75 by 3 or 25 meter per second, right?
Right.
And we also know that when they're crossing each other, the time that they took was 40 seconds.
Right. Correct.
So sum of lengths, that is the distance that they were covering in the first scenario, is basically 25 cross 14, the distance speed into
right. Right.
Cross 14, 14 half is 7, half of that is 3.5. So 3.5 into 100. So that is 350 meters, right?
Correct.
So if the faster train has 160 meter in length, then the other train should have how much to get a total of 350. So this should be 190.
Okay. Right. Simple.
So as soon as we get the mapping done in our mind, rest is plugging in the data and getting the answer, right? So the process is important to identify. That's all. So if you're aware of the process in terms of the basic ideas, we can solve any kind of question like this.
Correct.
So yeah, that's it from my end, Harshal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this question.
Thank you, Harshal. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks everyone for joining in. Have a great day.
If you haven't yet checked the full playlist containing this video, then check the description for the direct link. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with our daily questions, tutorials, and problem-solving sessions, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to never miss an update. In addition to our daily questions, we also offer comprehensive preparation for CAT and other management entrance tests. If you're looking to excel in these exams, we highly recommend checking out these courses in our website. To get a taste of what our courses have to offer, we invite you to take a free demo. The demo will give you a glimpse into the quality and effectiveness of our teaching methods, study materials, and practice resources. You can find the relevant links in the description of this video. Have a nice and successful preparation ahead. See you in the next one.